we have here with us today is John Diller, and thank you so much for coming in, John.
Well, thanks for having me. Good morning.
Give a chance to give our viewers an update as what's happening on the hill, so lay it on us. What's the news?
Well, the first thing is it's going to warm up today, which
Yay.
is a nice thing. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to get cold again starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
To say the least, it's been a challenging winter for us, particularly when you compare it to last year. We had that huge pre-Christmas storm and really set us up for the whole winter last year. And this year, I think we had that one, it was 1.5 feet maybe back early December, and since then I think I've counted 6 either ice or melt storms and 2 or 3 inches of fluff here and there, but that's been pretty much it. A lot of folks have asked about snowmaking. Where are we at with it? What are we doing? It seems like we're not making as much, and I just wanted to come on and assure everyone that our plan is to continue to make snow. We've actually, we did a quick check yesterday on the 2 pump houses, and kilowatts are really the telling thing as to how much energy have we used to make snow. And even with the new HKD guns, which are much more efficient, right now we've used about 7% more kWs than we did last year. So in real time, we're at least 7% ahead of where we were a year ago in actual energy use, which means when you consider the new low-E guns, we're probably right now somewhere in my estimation 15, 16, 17% ahead of actual snowmaking as to where we were same time last year. This past week we made snow. I think we started last Friday and finished up Wednesday. The staff had worked 5.5 days straight. We had to give them a couple of days off, but we got going again last night, and we'll go through the weekend. We're waiting, really. The last 2 trails that we haven't hit yet are the 2 upper trails, Nitro and upper Gandhi line, and we're hoping we can get to those sometime either the end of this weekend or starting next week. We're just waiting for the winds to turn around. We've got southwest winds right now, so if we tried to light that up, the wind would be blowing the snow right back in the gun. So we're waiting on that. We're going to really just concentrate the next day and a half on just resurfacing some of the existing trails. We're on Skidder right now. We're on Lower Tote Road. I think the plan is to go from Skidder to either Sluice or Gandhi line later this morning, again depending on how that wind is affecting us. But the plan is to keep going. Normally this time of year we are usually down to 2 or 3 nights of snowmaking a week. We're going to have to up that, obviously, particularly in the fact that we've got some trails that we haven't even done yet. So plan is to keep going. We know it's important. Our customers, they expect it, and we're going to give it to them. Just hang in with us and really hope for a real snowstorm, because that makes us all a lot smarter. I always say in the ski business, ski management, when it snows, we're pretty smart guys, but when it doesn't, we're pretty stupid. So well, right now I feel pretty stupid.
But isn't that funny, because that's the perception that people have, that we're making less snow, but
right.
It's not that we're making less snow, it's just that we've had so much less natural snow.
Exactly.
The perception is that we're not making it, and that shows you how much we still rely on weather to cooperate with us in this business.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Now what about the quad? Everything fine and dandy with the quad?
Yep. They've since somewhere around the 1st of the month, we are trying to shed some load during the day. With NEPOOL, our New England Power Pool, we're using the quad, not the diesel, because it's about 3/4 of a meg itself, and that's actually helping the load throughout Maine. We've been when we've been making snow at night, we usually shut down a couple of pumps around 6:30 in the morning, when everyone wakes up and turns on their toasters and their ovens and everything else. The demand spikes way up, the power costs go way up. So we're just trying to help ourselves a little bit, and that's why we've been running the quad, to try to take advantage of helping dispel some of the power that we're using here. It obviously it saves us some money, but it also helps quite frankly, it's a green kind of thing to do here, and we're trying to do some of that as well.
Will that persist throughout the season?
We'll probably be doing it some more midweek. It doesn't really affect anything on the weekend, because the power surges here in New England really happen Monday through Friday. The weekends they tend to be off, because the manufacturers, a lot of them aren't operating on the weekends, so it's not such a load problem.
Right. The important point is there's nothing wrong with the super quad.
Nothing wrong at all. No.
Right. Well, John, we'll let you get on your way. Thank you so much for sharing all this with our viewers, because we know everybody wants to know.
Yep, absolutely.
You have a good day, and like we say, think snow.
You bet.